Hey guys, it's time for another new vinyl roundup. That's right. All the new releases we got in the store here this week, whether they're new releases or a ton of restock this week. Press is really getting caught up on that stuff. New releases. I am going to take a second to shout out to the MoFi Minute. There will be no MoFi Minute this week due to the fact that there is no news. If you watched last week's episode, that's still pretty much what's going on. We're waiting on a truck for the Laylas and the Supertramps and the Dire Straits. They're coming. That truck is supposed to arrive at Music Direct MoFi next week, in the earlier mid part of next week. So we should have those in our store next Friday. Obviously, we don't have them now because they're not going to be here until next week. So back to the new vinyl roundup. Big release this week, guys. The new Foo Fighters, their 10th studio album out today. This is the limited blue vinyl exclusive to independent record stores like myself. $23 gets you the full length, 9 songs. They said it was a party record. The one single that came off of it, Shame Shame, was not exactly a party song. We'll see. I'm going to crack this open today and give it a swirl. So give it a little spin, see what it sounds like. So, but I'm very excited. I'm a huge Foo Fighters fan. Dave Grohl is phenomenal for the vinyl industry, for the music industry, for the rock world. Great guy. Him and Rick Nielsen from Cheap Trick have a great friendship. So, you know, those two pair up, and obviously I have my love of Cheap Trick flows over into the Foo Fighters and back around. So yeah, definitely, if you like just classic rock music, if you haven't checked them out, please do. Do yourself a favor and pick up a Foo Fighters record. All right, another new release we got this week. From the Tome Poet series, we finally got our Paul Chambers Quartet, a Blue Note series in. $36, they're always the same price, I love it. Gatefold jacket, Kenny Burrell, Hank Jones, Art Taylor, Paul Chambers. It's a smoking lineup, guys. Got those in. All right, Jackson 5 Ultimate Collection. All right, 2 LP, $31. It's got them all. ABC, I Want You Back, Sugar Daddy, Maybe Tomorrow, Get It Together, Daddy's Home, Just a Little Bit of You. Yeah, this is, if you don't have any Jackson 5 in the collection, I think this is where I would start right here, guys. 2 LP gatefold. All right, Venom Primeval. For you metalheads out there. $37. Is it Back to Black? So it's an import. Gatefold, single LP. $37. It's got a cool, like, Egyptian style cover on there. I kind of dig that. All right, John Prine. Guys, if you're John Prine fans, it is a great time to be a John Prine fan. There's like 9 or 10 of his albums are in print. You can get almost this whole collection. And it's not expensive. This one's $22. Recorded in 78 at the Park West right here in Chicago. Well, not right here in Chicago, but down the street in Chicago. September 1978, John Prine Live. All right, Slash. This is one of those ear music releases I always talk about. And I always hype them up because not only are they numbered, this is number 203 of 300. It's $28 for a 3 LP plus CD set for under $30. That is almost unheard of. These guys are killing it. Recorded in 2011, featuring Miles Kennedy. It's got a lot of GNR stuff. Paradise City's on here. A lot of his solo stuff. Sweet Child of Mine's on here. Slither's on here from his other projects. So I like it. I dig it. All right, John Carpenter, the guy who did the theme songs to a lot of the old horror movies. Lost Themes. This is his 3rd solo album in the legendary director and composer John Carpenter's Lost Themes series. So obviously he's very famous for horror music. This just came out. I think I have volume 2 on the way. This is volume 3. Don't ask me about volume 1. I don't know anything about it. I don't know when it came out or why I don't have it. $27. Get you some John Carpenter. All right, guys. Anthrax. has a triple threat this week. Anthrax Stomp 442. Got a big old ball of junk there on the cover on Megaforce Records. It's all metal, and it's got a naked guy right here in the corner. So, you know, not something you see every day. 2 LP set, gatefold, $31. Made in the Czech Republic. It is on Megaforce. How about Anthrax number 2? We've come for you all. $31, same price. 2 LP, gatefold. The art on this one's kind of cool too. This on Megaforce. It's on Nuclear Blast, so a different label. But they must have it worked out, so they're all coming out. And this one's back on Megaforce, $31, same price. 2 LP, gatefold, just like the other. Sound of a White Noise. So these are all Anthrax records that you just don't see. I mean, they just don't come in the store. Actually, I don't think I've ever had any of these 3, actually, in 15 years. I've never seen them. So, Anthrax, always a classic seller. Sleepless in Seattle. The rom-com soundtrack featuring Jimmy Durante. Red Valentine vinyl pressing, limited to 1,500 copies. $25. The one thing I don't really like about this cover is that it looks blurry. That's not my camera, guys. This cover looks like it was, I don't know. When you see it in person, it looks real soft. Like, it just doesn't look right. It looks almost like it was a photocopy or something. It just looks kind of goofy. Back is nice and crisp, other than the photos in the back. And then this isn't blurry a little too. But $25. Jimmy Durante, Louis Armstrong, Nat King Cole, Carly Simon, Harry Connick Jr., all sorts of people. All right. Next up, Al Jarreau. Live in Montreux. Ear Music vinyl, 180 gram plus CD, $26. 2 LP. This is numbered 1214 out of 3,000. I love it's Al Jarreau in Montreux. It rhymes. I like that stuff. All right, Ingrid Michaelson. Here's another new one for us. Picture disc, Alter Egos. Limited edition picture disc includes duet versions of Whole Lot of Heart, I Remember Her, Drink You Gone, Miss America, and Celebrate. It's got her there on the back and blue. There's a red on the cover, blue on the other side. What I got here? $37. Not cheap, but Ingrid Michaelson. And my last new release this week is Peggy Lee, Black Coffee with Peggy Lee. This is on the Acoustic Sounds series that I've been talking about every week. This is the audiophile reissue from the World's Greatest Jazz Labels. They've done, and every week I talk about these releases on this Acoustic Sounds series. $36 brings Peggy Lee's Black Coffee home. All right, let's see what else we got here. So now we're into the reissues for the week. Let's just get rid of this here. Put this away. All right, reissues. We got quite a few. I mean, this whole thing is all reissues this week. Yeah, so let's just start with this is Eminem Kamikaze. This is the kind of the spoof on the Run DMC cover. Slightly different. Eminem, always a good seller. $24. Brings that one home. All right, this one, guys, I haven't had in a long time. The Black Panther soundtrack. So it's got a lot of heavily hip hop rap. Kendrick Lamar, SZA, Khalid, J-Rock, lots of people on this thing. Travis Scott, $36. Finally got that back. I mean, it's been out of stock for months and months. Well before Christmas. Speaking of things I haven't had in a long time, this is Mr. Bungle, The Raging Wrath of the Easter Bunny. Finally got this back in stock. $31. If you're into Mr. Bungle, this is his metal, back to his early days metal years. Happy to get this back in the shop. $31. John Lennon, Imagine. Just a classic record, $24, 180 gram heavyweight vinyl. All right, we got Adele 25. $24. These are the official re-releases. I did finally get these in. These came out just this week. I was out of these. 24 bucks. Adele 21. I've got, let's see, 21, 25. I've got her third one as well in stock. That's not shown here because it didn't come in, but I still got it. Here's what I sold out of last week and I got more in. Wilco, A Ghost is Born. 2 LP, $27. And that's a pretty good price. All right, back in stock. Red Hot Chili Peppers. This is the recut from the original analog master tapes, which is important because there are 2 pressings of this out right now. The first pressing isn't from analog tapes. It's a few bucks cheaper, but you want the one from the master tapes. So look out for that one. $36. Crazy Sexy Cool. Everybody had this CD back in the day. $30. 2 LP. I think I highlighted this even last week. We had them. All right, how about an all-white cover? No, it's not the White Album. It's John Mayer Continuum. 2 LP, $35. This is one of his breakout records. Always got to have that in stock. Some more jazz here. Grant Green, Street of Dreams. Always selling out of these guys. Happy to get that back in stock. On the Blue Note 75th anniversary. $23. Price is right. Pop Smoke. Drill music. Hard to keep in stock right now. I can't keep any of this drill stuff in stock. $41. 50 Cent. It's guest appearances. Lil Baby, Da Baby, Quavo, Rodney Ricch. 41 bucks. Start a new crate here. All right, here's one I haven't had in a while too. Reflector. Arcade Fire Reflector. I don't think I've had this in like over a year. $33, 2 LP. It's got the cool hologram cover on it. 33 bucks. Mamas and the Papas. This is the reissue. Just came out like last week. I sold through what I had, got some more. If you're not into the Mamas and Papas or you just want to maybe dabble in them, 23 bucks. This is their strongest album. So this is where I would start. It's got Monday Monday. It's got California Dreamin' on it. It's got some really, their strongest songs are on that album. I've gone over this many, many times. Toadie's Rubberneck record. 25th anniversary, remastered, 5 previously unreleased bonus tracks. All right, Miles Davis, Bitches Brew. $28, 2 LP, 180 gram. Got these back in stock. Decemberists. Man, when I first got these in about a month ago, 2 months ago, I blew through them. Happy to get Castaways and Cutouts back in stock. $23. Price is right on Kill Rock Stars. Got that on vinyl. All right. Lana Del Rey, Honeymoon. $41, 2 LP. She's looking good there on the back. Looking good on the front too. 2 LP Gatefold, $41. Tame Impala Slow Rush, which happened to be the best-selling record at indie record stores in 2020. That's right. We sold a ton of these across not just my record store, but across the indie retail landscape. We sold a lot of them. 2 LP, 180 gram. Slow Rush back in stock. All right, this was a special request, but I got an extra one. Daft Punk Alive 2007. $46. It's a live set. It's basically a greatest hits. It's all their good songs from 2007. I mean, all the way back. It's got all their hits from going all the way back. All right, sold out of these last week too. John Schofield and Pat Metheny on the Tone Poet series. This one's a little kind of a departure. It's a 2 LP, which usually we're used to single LPs for $36. This is a 2 LP for $51. But again, it's Tone Poet. People collect these like crazy. Happy to get those back in stock. John Bellion. Wow, I haven't had this in over a year for sure. Transitions Through Speakers. $23. The price is great. Single LP. I love it. Green Onions, Booker T and the MGs. There are 2 pressings of this out right now. I don't know why. There's 2 different pressings. This is a standardized high quality vinyl on Sundays. I think there's another version. I think the prices are really close, $26. But yeah, if you're over on my site, my website, toadhallonline.com, you'll see there's 2 versions of this. I think they just have different barcodes. I think they're just different issuance. I went over this last week too. This is another one of those acoustic sounds versions. $36 single LP, gatefold jacket, Study in Brown, Clifford Brown, and Max Roach. Great jazz stuff. All right, into the last crate, guys. We're into the last crate. The Cure Disintegration. 2 LP, $26, which is a phenomenal price. 2 LP gatefold, $26 Cure. You can't find any used Cure to save your life. How about Motorhead? Motorhead Overkill. This is 180 gram black vinyl, original art and audio masters. $20. He knows how to price them. Rest in peace, Lemmy. All right. Metallica, Ride the Lightning. I've got all the other Metallica records in stock right now, which is kind of rare. I usually sell out of them. Remastered for the first time. Well, it's been in print for a while. #1 thrash metal album of all time. All right. $21. Childish Gambino. Camp. For all you hip-hop fans, $26. Price is great for a 2 LP. Iron Maiden. No Prayer for the Dying. $23. It's got them there on the back. All right, one of my favorites. Unfortunately, it's a sad record, but it's one of my favorites. $36. Avett Brothers, The Carpenter. 2 LP. What does Rolling Stone say about it? They said, still among its sharpest melodies with banjos plinking along to swooping power pop melody worthy of Big Star. Produced by Rick Rubin. Maybe that's why I like it so much. I didn't know he produced this record, but I love it. All right, Beatles Help. You got to have them. $24. Jack Johnson, In Between Dreams. Always a classic. Again, I go over this almost every week because we sell through them almost every week. Black Sabbath, Sabotage. $23. Single LP. They're on a run to try to get all the Sabbath records out. All right, speaking of all the things I can't keep in stock, how about Taylor Swift, Speak Now? $26. I actually think I have 2 in right now. I've got this, and I might have 1989 in stock. That's the most Taylor Swift I've had in about 6 months. Green Day, American Idiot, $31, 2 LP. The whole album is great, front to back. If you don't own it, pick it up. It's worth it. Women in Music, Part 3, Haim. The 3 sisters that are killing it in the alternative rock scene. If you like Fleetwood, or like early kind of bluesy Fleetwood Mac, yes, it's a little more poppy than that. Definitely worth checking out. They got it figured out. They got the sound going. Head in the Heart, Let's Be Still, for all you indie rock lovers. It's on Sub Pop. And since it's on Sub Pop, you know it's cheap. $21 brings you home. It's a 2 LP. 2 LP gatefold for $21. The Gibb Brothers Songbook Volume 1, Greenfields. Another hard record to find right now. $27. I can't keep them in stock. This will probably sell out today. New album by Barry Gibb and Friends. Dolly Parton, Keith Urban, Brandy Carlisle, Jason Isbell, and lots more. Dexter Gordon, Clubhouse. Another tone poet. $36. I should know the price by now. You know the story. 180 gram. Done by the best, mastered by the best in the business over at Kevin Gray's Cutting. How about John Lennon? Well, we already did Imagine. That's a duplicate. Whoops. All right. One Direction, Made in the AM. Finally, I got this back in. I haven't seen this in a long time. $30, 2 LP. Alanis Morissette, Jagged Little Pill, $26. Single LP, 25th anniversary, cut from the original analog master. This one might be new. I should have probably put this in the first part of the show. $36. Lee Morgan, the Raja. $36. Gatefold. I don't recognize the cover. I think that's a new one this week, guys. I think I screwed that one up. Oh well. Another Tone Poet, Wayne Shorter, etc. $36. Travis Scott, Astral World, $33. I haven't had this in well before Christmas. Many, many months. Finally got these back in. Shins, Shoots Too Narrow. No, Shins, Wincing the Night Away. One of my favorite Shins records. $19. It's because it's on Sub Pop. Shout out to Sub Pop for keeping your records cheap. We appreciate it. Cinderella Night Songs. Import, $27. I didn't get many of these, but I got a couple right now. Hometown Boys, Cheap Trick. $28. Get you their first release. Classic album, remastered from original analog tapes. Genesis Trick of the Tail. Yellow vinyl, Start Your Ear Off Right exclusive. $23. These are getting low. I got another batch in this week. Clash London Calling, $36. 2LP, remastered, 180 gram audiophile vinyl pressing. $36. Rat Pack. Still from the Sinatra 100 catalog. On his 100th birthday, they kind of did a big reissue series. $31, 2LP. I like this one because it's got a lot of other, it's got the Rat Pack in it. It's not just him, but it's got dialogue, but it's got all the stuff that you want to hear. Guys and Dolls, Lady is a Tramp. It's got introductions. It's a medley in it, which is pretty cool. So you put that on and throw it back. Dark Side of the Moon, $33. Got him back. Dock of the Bay, one of my best sellers, $26. Otis Redding. Petty Last DJ, I had these in, a couple weeks ago. Man, that price seems cheap on it. $23. 2LP. It says side 1, 2, 3, so there must be either an etch or just a blank side on side 4. I'm not sure. I'll have to look at mine. Keith Richards and the Expensive Winos, $33. This has been out of stock since around Christmas time. Finally got some of these back. 180 gram double vinyl, live at the Hollywood Palladium in 1988. There they are in the back. This one actually has a nice back. I'll show that one. John Lee Hooker, Boogie Chillin', $26. I sell out of these almost every week too. I only get like one at a time, so they go fast. Pink Floyd Division Bell, $51. Hard record to find. I think there was a bootleg put out back in the 90s, or maybe it was a UK import only. In any case, yeah, here it is. Original UK release date was March 94. But there wasn't really that. It was really hard to find on vinyl until they just recently reissued it. Queen Greatest Hits 2, $37. 2LP, it's got the cool foil on the gold. One of the world's best-selling albums of all time. How about that? Have Speed mastered at Abbey Road Studios. Billie Eilish, $23. We still can't keep these in when we fall asleep. Back in stock. We got another Tone Poet. Herbie Hancock, My Point of View, $36. Got these back in stock. And finally, a couple Foster the Peoples. Foster the People Torches and Supermodel. Torches is 21. Supermodel is 24. People of all ages, all demographics love these albums. And they just really speak to people of all walks of life. Older people, young people. It's crazy. So finally got those back in stock. All right, that'll be it for this week, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Sorry there's no MoFi Minute. If you saw something you liked, jump over to the website, toadhaulonline.com. There'll be a link in the bio. It'll go over there, shop for all this and so much more. The Foo Fighters isn't on the site yet because we had to hold it for Friday. We'll put it on today. It'll be in the top section there. Thanks for watching. We'll be back with the morning show next Tuesday with me and Nanette. Talk to you soon, guys.